show. Yo, don't put me in those skinny jeans.
Nah,
Don't put
see,
me on
that's-
nothing crazy. You know what I'm saying? Have stuff poking out places they ain't gotta be poking out.
Okay,
Don't
right.
do that to me.
No, we gonna get you comfortable in nice clothes, walk the wrong way. You know,
Because I'm a big
proud-
guy, man. I can't fit all the skinny stuff. Like nice fitted outfit on. I can't pull that out, man. I look like you're explode from out of that. Okay, but yeah, I'll walk in the VIP. I'll be a part of the VIP section of the fashion show. Segment of the fashion show. So if you were already considering coming to the fashion show and seeing what all this man has to put on in regards to just everything he's been putting together for it. I guess if you ever want to see the show, there might be one or two people. Now you got an opportunity to actually see me walk. You're going to get me in trouble with my little sister, man, because my little sister's been trying to get me to walk in her fashion shows for who knows how long.
I apologize.
Shout out to Teju
I
Sheik. That's what's up. But, man, you don't put me on the spot like that on the radio. Live, too. I can't get out of this.
All right, totally.
Yeah, I'll be there. I'm in there. That's what's up, man. Appreciate the invitation. All right, man. Make sure they get any kind of information they need in regards to contacting you.
As far as contacting you, contact me. You can contact any social media as far as Instagram is DA10KY. Facebook is Davin, DAVIN Anderson. If you want tickets, information, phone number is 502-821-7074. Tickets, VIP passes. For those I know, because I just seen it, they asked about the VIP passes. These are the VIP passes.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Appreciate you. Yeah.
Put you in the show now.
Yeah, I'm in the show.
You don't really need it because you're in the show now. But yeah, them are the VIP passes, which covers VIP, runway seats, red carpet access, free picture on the red carpet, food, drinks, as far as the VIP complimentary. Also, the after party is passed. Let's see, Chancellor, $100.
Hey, okay. I still want my VIP. That's what's up, man. I appreciate that. I'm trying to think of this one more. Shout out to the Reality Model and Talent Group. We're gonna have a couple models that are gonna be in there. Shout out to you. I think I got like almost my whole modeling group is gonna be in your show. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, so shout out to everybody in Reality that's gonna be a part of that, most definitely. So I guess the owner of Reality that's gonna be a part of that, most definitely. So I guess the owner of Reality is gonna be modeling with y'all. How about that? Okay. So you got all the ticket outlets out there, man. Shout out to all the designers that are gonna be a part of the show. Shout out to all the models that are part of it. The performers, the DJs. Like, it's gonna be a full-fledged bash, and then afterwards the after party.
It's after party's hotel.
That's what I'm talking about. Miss Thomas, is there anything you would like to add?
I'm just really excited.
Yes.
I'm always excited for the shows.
Are you just modeling, or are you gonna be performing? Are you singing a
Oh,
song?
no, I'm
or anything
just a
like that? That's what I'm talking about. I appreciate you coming by, man. I appreciate you, Miss Thomas. Thank you, my man.
Appreciate it.
No doubt. I'm a part of never in my life did I think I was gonna be a runway of any kind. But my man Davin's got me in this thing.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. Appreciate you, man. And thank you, Miss Thomas, for coming
Thank
out.
you.
All right, y'all. We're getting ready to give away some tickets, man. We're gonna give away some tickets to The Wiz. If you have not seen me advertising for The Wiz is going to be here in Louisville on Saturday, December the 1st, happening at the Brown Theater. The Wiz is guest starring Miss Shirley Murdoch, Little G from Silk, Carl Thomas, and last but not least, congratulations to Miss Corey Black of Louisville for being one of the guest stars of this upcoming stage play. Happening again, December 1st, Brown Theater. Showtimes at 3 and at 7. Tickets are now available, but let's see what we can do as far as giving away some tickets right now, see if we can get somebody in there, all right? I might have tickets this week, next week. We're going to give away quite a few, make sure that people are actually in there. And again, shout out to Miss Corey Black. It's not just going to be a Louisville thing. I was told yesterday by the guy putting this together, shout out to my man Brandon, that she's going to possibly be going on tour with them. So she's going to take this nationwide. So again, congratulations to you. So, question I decided to come up with for somebody to win these tickets, and it's going to be for the live. If anybody's listening, I'm sorry, we don't have a phone line for you to call in, but that's okay. We're going to get that set up. We're going to get it set up. Because people are going to be calling and saying all kinds of crazy stuff. But in regards to giving these tickets away, question I decided to come up with is a question that I'm pretty sure some of y'all knew I was going to ask anyway. Who was the cast in the original Wiz? First person to give me the answers wins 2 tickets to that. So I can already tell you that people are getting ready to start logging off and Googling stuff to be able to answer this and then jump back onto the live and answer. Hopefully you're sitting in front of a desktop.
Is the tickets for what?
Tickets for the Wiz. The Wiz. You heard me today? The Wiz. The Wiz. The stage play happening December 1st at the Brown Theater. Tickets are going for the show times of 3 o'clock and at 7 o'clock. Again, happening December 1st, Brown Theater in Louisville, Kentucky. First person to give me the original cast of the first Wiz that came out back in, when did the first Wiz come out? Anybody know? You young. Yeah, like 1982, something like that, Rachel. Yeah. First person to give me the cast of the original Wiz, that's who wins the first 2 tickets I'm gonna give away for this next week. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they throwing out. Hey, you got your live going, man. If you see somebody throw their answers out, y'all let me know. So with that being the case, while they're trying to figure out what the answer for that is, we're going to move on to the next event we've got upcoming.
Oh, okay.
Uh-oh.
Michael Jackson, Diana Ross, and Ted Ross.
And who?
Ted Ross
I
and
think
Ted
they're
Ross.
missing somebody.
Yeah, they're missing somebody.
Yeah, they missing
Y'all
y'all.
listen
Missing
to
one.
somebody.
Jesus.
Don't you start. Get out of here, Wilson. Okay. All right. So the next thing we've got to do, or the next young lady we've got in the house.
Hold on, I got
Uh-oh.
Diana Ross, Ted, and Ross.
there's somebody else.
Something.
There's
So we're
somebody else.
missing one. Y'all missing one, but we're gonna move on to this young lady. I have never seen a woman more passionate about her craft. This young lady I've known for almost a decade, more than a decade. Forever. I've known her for a decade or longer, and the entire time that I've known her, she has been passionate about everything having to do with dance. So now she found her niche. She has turned dance into a sensual, seductive event with some class that gives people the opportunity to see this in a performance and also be able to enhance people's awareness of their own sexuality and just everything having to do with confidence. Am I missing anything to help describe this thing? Yeah.
I think you nailed it.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I want to introduce to you all and refamiliarize with some the owner and creator of Central Bliss, Miss Tiffany. What's going on, Miss Tiffany?
You know, just taking some time out of my day. It's been a beautiful morning, actually, y'all. It's been a rough week, but I want to thank you for inviting me
Absolutely.
to the show.
Absolutely. It was even
Great
rougher
seeing
waking up to.
my good friend DA over there.
Yeah. It was even crazier waking up to freezing temperatures. What you think about that?
Yeah, I'm not feeling that at all. I mean, it's taken a little while mentally to get used to that again, especially being that I was gone for 6 months
Oh, you were
to
gone.
Africa.
Oh, you're on the exact opposite of the spectrum. Like 100 degrees a couple of days out of the week.
Yeah, it
Or all
was.
week.
It's different.
That's what I'm talking about. Okay. So Miss Tiffany is the owner, like I said, of Central Bliss, and on Saturday, November 17th, she is putting together an event that is called Bedroom Bliss.
Yes.
Carnal
This is the
Cravings.
Sixth year.
Yes.
And yes, this year, like every year, it is about carnal cravings. If you don't know what the word carnal means, it means sensual, flesh, thinking of sexy bodies and all that good stuff. So we just kind of put a wordplay this year with it.
Absolutely.
Yes, it's on November 17th, which is next Saturday.
Mhm.
Doors open at 7. Show starts promptly at 8.
Yes.
So make sure you're on time so that you don't miss anything.
On time, Louisville, Kentucky. On time, Hardin County. Absolutely. Yes. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Because your show starts on time. Those are ladies.
We try.
Absolutely. Yes. Yes.
We're not perfect at all, but
That's right, that's right.
we try to start as closely at 8 as possible. This year I have about 15 models, which is the most that I've had in 6 years. it's a lot dealing with a lot of females
Yes.
in one setting.
Yeah, you're pretty familiar with that, aren't you, Miss Anderson? That's what I'm talking about.
But we do not prefer to have a lot of models in the show.
Mhm.
One, because everybody's schedules is different. Everybody has lives. And I do demand a weekly rehearsal
Yes.
for a minimum of 2 months. So my models rehearse for 2 months every single week. And the whole month of November up until the show, they rehearse 2 to 3 times a week.
Yes.
So it's not just you come show up the day of the show and walk down the runway. That's not how I do my show. I mean, Davin and yourself both have experienced my shows in the past.
Absolutely.
You all know that it is very organized, very choreographed.
Yes.
Everything about the show is planned and choreographed.
And that was gonna be one of my questions. Being at a couple of your shows, I think I've been at the last 4, maybe somewhere in that number. But I am a fan. You do what you do, and you do it well. In regards to your choreography, do you choreograph all that yourself? Do you have help? It's never the same thing twice.
I would never be able to do this by myself. I have an awesome team of ladies. Shout out to Shantae, Siamona, and Ashley. That is my Sensual Bliss team.
Yes.
They are the heartbeat of Bedroom Bliss and Sensual Bliss.
Mm-hmm.
They make my crazy ideas every single year, every show come to life and make sense for you all to be able to experience the show. As you know, it's not, like I said, it's not just a runway, it is a full experience. The show embodies so much more than just lingerie.
Mm-hmm.
There is a dance performance that closes out the show every single year,
Mm-hmm.
and 1 to 2, maybe 3 runways. It just depends on how I feel.
Oh, wow. That's what I'm talking about. Okay.
How many runways I decided to do this year. But this year we have 2 hosts again. We have B. Hen, he's our male host.
All right, shout out B.N.
And we have Miss Lyric, who just recently moved back home here from California and has been making a huge name for herself in the makeup industry.
Absolutely.
So shout out to her.
Shout out Miss Lyric.
Shout out to her for accepting this challenge.
Absolutely. Not only that, but you got B.N. actually hosting. He's usually behind the scenes.
Yeah,
You got him on a microphone. What's going on?
He actually stepped up for me in West Virginia and hosted the West Virginia show for me, which was awesome. I wish we had video footage of that show. But yes, he's hosting this year, and we, like I said, we have the dance performance going on towards the end of the show. I've got a couple vendors so far, and
You got vendors.
shout out to Union Community Center, because the owners of the owners of that venue have really stepped out of what they normally do to let us rehearse in that venue before the day of, and we were supposed to be there for like an hour. We were there for like 2 hours, 2.5 hours. So shout out to them. They're sweet people. If you ever need a venue, make sure you holler at them. And no, that's not a plug for them. That's like for real from the heart. Like, I appreciate them.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, in certain scenarios, if like you said, that you took it a little bit past what they were expecting, but they saw your passion, they saw that y'all were in there working at it, that you just needed to make sure that things were right. When people see things like that taking place, they'll make accommodations. So absolutely, I'm pretty sure they saw everything that you were doing in there and what you were demanding, 5, 6, 7, 8, and all that. And they were like, "Oh no, we need to keep this going." They probably even stood there and watched, didn't they?
The funny thing about that is, this year's show will get a little piece of how rehearsals go.
Oh man, I can only imagine. Oh my goodness.
I just threw that in last night at rehearsal. I was like, you know what? I got an idea. And I was like, oh my God.
A week before the show, they're still coming out.
But yeah, it's gonna be an awesome show. So if you don't have tickets, make sure you hit me up. You can inbox me. You can come see me at T-Mobile in Southland Terrace. I have tickets on hand all the time. I will meet up with you. I will deliver. You can also get tickets from every last one of the models and anybody that's part of my team that I named earlier. And if you can't meet up with anybody, you can get them online. The online link is sensualblisslife.com, and that's SENSUAL blisslife.com. Sensual, not central. Okay?
There is a difference. Absolutely.
We get that all the time. Central bliss? No, baby.
That
Sensual.
that doesn't even sound like it would have any kind of good ring to it at all. But okay, so let's go back a little bit. Like I said, I've known you for a while, and I've been to a few of the performances. Now, what made you actually start doing the Bedroom Bliss series?
So I've been a dancer since literally probably as long as I could walk. But I've been in like competition dancing and
Right.
step team and coaching high school girls and middle school girls. And after I found out I was pregnant because I had to step in and dance for one of my dancers
Oh.
in one of their competitions. And from that point on, after I finished that school year out with those girls, I didn't go back to coaching anymore.
Okay.
And when you do that for so long, because I also had a team at UK
Okay.
as well. Shout out to those girls. We still all keep in touch. I love them. But anyway,
What was the name of that team?
oh God, the hot girls.
Yeah, shout out to the hot girls from UK.
Shout out to DCC for the
That's
hot
what I'm
girls.
talking about. I
But,
thought so. Okay.
And when you're passionate about something and you can't do it anymore, you stop doing it, like it's like a piece of you is missing.
Yeah.
So the girls from that I used to coach and the girls that used to dance with at UK used to always hit me up, when are we gonna get together? When are we gonna dance again? And I'm like, dude, we like almost 30. We can't be competing. Like, what do you know? So I mean, but it ate at me for years and years and years. And I was just trying to find out how I can reincorporate dance into my adult life. And the guy that I was dating at the time, I took him to Puerto Rico for his birthday. And it was Memorial Day. I don't know if any of y'all know about that deal, but Memorial Day weekend.
Have any girls take you anywhere for your birthday like that?
Listen, let's get back on track. Let's
You
get
can
back
take
on
me. You
track.
can take me.
Like, I'm just saying, chicks these days.
And it was Memorial Day weekend, so it was a huge bash, annual thing. And his cousin, she just was hounding me about going to this dance class. And they promoted it as Flirty Girl Fitness. And if y'all remember what Flirty Girl Fitness is, it's, the fitness where they just kind of do this, And
Grind.
I was like, I don't want to do that. I know what that crap is. Like, no, I'm good. So-
Not bad sounding. Okay.
So I showed up, I was already drunk, and I was like 45 minutes late. And she was like, do you want us to start over? We can start. I was like, no, I'm good. I'll just watch, And I got to watch, and I was like, wait a minute, this ain't no Flirty Girl Fitness. I put my heels on. And I jumped in the class, and my boyfriend, her husband, and the girl's fiance they just kept trying to come into the class.
Yeah.
So at the end, the instructor was just like, hold on, y'all, I gotta use the bathroom. She goes out to the hallway and brings them in and made us perform for them in front of the class. And I talked to her at the end because she was like, you just like jumped in, like, have you been dancing? Do you teach pole? And I was like, pole? No. So I talked to her and she gave me like all her contact information, and she's a huge pole instructor in Atlanta. I'm not interested in pole. I never have been interested in pole. Everybody asks me, but I'm good. Like, that's another subject for another day as to why I don't deal with pole. But
That's all right.
that is what got me, like, sparked my light bulb, to be like, this is it. Like, I can do this.
Yeah.
And I hit up Mona. She was like, I'm down. Let's do it.
Yeah.
And it just kind of took off from there on the dance tip. Now, the whole Bedroom Bliss, I don't even know. Like, I was just like, I want to do an event. I want to showcase. Like, we got to put our name out there. And it turned into Bedroom Bliss. Like,
That's all right. If it happens naturally, then that's the way it's supposed to go.
so it's been a blessing. Like, it didn't start off being this big of a deal at first, but it's turned into a whole movement. Like when you audition to be a Bedroom Bliss model, like it literally is life changing. You don't just learn how to walk, you don't just learn how to pose. It changes everything. Like you become this whole new person, and it's not like a brand new person. It's just you've tapped into your sensuality. You are at a point in your life where you know and appreciate your flaws and how to work with them.
Right.
Like once you have tapped into your own sensuality and you know, like I'm the shit. Like excuse my language, but once you have tapped into that, like nobody can take that from you. Like nobody can use your flaws against you. Nobody can use your insecurities against you. Because as women, we struggle every single day with many insecurities, and we literally have to talk ourselves into getting up and getting ready and going on with our day because of the things that we don't like about ourselves. Whether it's physical or emotional or mentally, like we struggle with that every day.
Right.
So Bedroom Bliss, Sensual Bliss, that's why it's Sensual Bliss Life, because it entails so much of your life mentally that once you break through those barriers, nobody can tell you anything.
Absolutely. That is about as thorough as an explanation of what Bedroom Bliss is all about.
A little
As
bit
you
more.
can get. Absolutely. Absolutely. And this is not annual, or is it annual?
So Bedroom Bliss's annual show is always in November.
Yes.
I have had summer shows and
Yes.
spring shows. It really just, like I said, depends on what I want to do.
Well, when you're the owner of your own company, you can do whatever you want to do when you want to do it.
And they just go with it. They don't ever just be like, no, that's not a good idea. They tell me that when it isn't a good idea, or
Right.
they make me realize, okay, now how are we gonna make this work?
Yes.
Simply, like, come on now.
Yeah.
So then that's when I'm like, okay, maybe it's not a good idea.
That's what having a team is all about. See, Gavin, you gotta get your team together, man.
You are.
That's what I'm talking about. Okay, now you also mentioned West Virginia, so you've taken this on the road at some point in time as well.
Yes, we have been to. So Bedroom Bliss has been to West Virginia. We had a show scheduled last summer for Cincinnati.
Right.
But unfortunately, I was in a really bad car wreck and had to cancel it. And we're still trying to get back, but we got to do some reconnecting up there because the club that we were going to have it at, if I'm not mistaken, is closed now. So,
Cincinnati wows out, man. That is a different kind of city up
well,
there.
the thing about that is the West Virginia venue is closed too. So,
Oh, Tiffany, you shutting people down out here. That's
but
all right, though.
the show has only been to West Virginia, but Sensual Bliss has performed in a few different places.
Okay.
West Virginia, Cincinnati, Memphis, Lexington, and nope, we was working on Chicago, but
Okay.
that fell through too. But we're moving.
That's
we're moving
all right.
around.
Absolutely. It's a slow build towards something that much bigger later down the road. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. So you said that all the models have tickets. You have tickets. You can get tickets online. How do they find Miss Tiffany to be able to get them? Besides T-Mobile and Southland Tennis, how else can they reach out to you to ask questions, or maybe possibly later down the road, maybe look into being a part of Central Bliss themselves?
So my personal page on Facebook is Tiffany L, and that's ELLE. But the Sensual Bliss business handles are Sensual Bliss Life on Facebook, and then Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook all are Sensual Bliss Life. All one word. It's Instagram. So Sensual Bliss Life, all the way across the board. You can contact us, DM us, personal message me, all of that good stuff.
And even Google. She's Googleable.
I am Googleable.
So by the tickets, are tickets being sold at the door?
Yes, they are. They're a little bit more expensive at the door, so of course we want to promote to get your tickets in advance. We do have upfront seating, which puts you right on the runway and right up front at the show area. We don't say the stage because we never perform on a stage.
Yeah, absolutely.
Would you say that? It is because if you get there late or something like that, your seat is available to you if you get upfront seating. And it is a lingerie show, you guys, and a dance showcase. So, I mean, who doesn't want to see sexy ladies? I mean, just to be honest.
Jesus.
Yeah.
And we have, I mean, I don't have just one size
Look
model
at
in
you.
my show either. I actually have
Absolutely.
more plus size models this year than ever before. So they're, they're coming out. You guys,
it's what
like,
you're bringing out of them.
you can't bash plus size women anymore these days because, and it's not because of me.
I mean, you're bringing something out
I'm
of them that makes you want to be a
helping
part of it. Absolutely.
I'm helping them discover that, but
Absolutely. That's to be
outside
commended.
of a young lady or a woman that has modeled for Bedroom Bliss, like when it comes to plus size models these days, you can't bash them anymore.
Right.
Like, women are beautiful no matter what size they are, and when you have a plus size beauty that knows she's beautiful and you can't use her flaws against her, she's unstoppable. She's unstoppable. Like, and that's just coming from her. Like, you can't tell a plus size woman nothing. You can't tell me nothing.
That's what I'm talking about. Speak,
So-
talk, Tiffany. That's what I'm talking about. That's what's up. Okay. Well, you got all the information out. Showtime starts promptly at 8 o'clock next Saturday. The location. Is the location available when you buy a ticket, or you tell people where it's at?
Oh no, it's on the flyer.
Okay.
It's at Union Community Center off of Dixie Highway. The address is 4019. Anyways, get off on the Water Center Expressway at Shively, and it's the building right behind the U.S. Bank. Turn into U.S. Bank, and it's literally right behind it. You cannot miss it.
Okay.
You can't.
There you go. Okay. And are we going to shout out any models, or are you just going to see them when you see them? No, because are you going to be able to remember them all? If you can't remember them all,
They
do it.
they don't charge it to my heart.
Okay.
So they know, like, every rehearsal, I'm like,
Yeah.
Carrie,
Yeah.
Renee,
Yeah. There you go.
Kia.
Yeah. Especially
Yeah.
when you're dealing with 15 of them.
I am, and y'all,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
my memory's terrible.
Okay. That's what's
But no,
up.
I do actually know all of my models' names. Let me
Okay.
name them.
Go for it. Show them some love. Absolutely.
Aveline, Carrie, Kia, Dominique, Dejavine, Renee, Rachel, Khadijah, Bianca, and I think that's it. Natalia. I always forget Natalia. Wait a minute.
Well, no, she's not adding herself.
Okay,
like,
she's not
adding.
I'm not
Her step-
adding
her step-
Yeah,
Ashley.
it says she didn't.
Because
she didn't-
Ashley's modeling.
Yeah, she-
Sorry, Ash. Don't
Okay.
kill me.
I got you.
Yeah. So this is my man. That's what I'm
So
talking
it's
about.
not. No, I lost 3 models.
Uh-oh.
So
Okay.
I got 12.
That's all right. That's okay. They'll be in the next one, hopefully, something of that nature. But, okay. All right. What about vendors? You said, do you have any more vendor tables available?
I do. I have a couple vendor tables left. So they're $50 a vendor. If you need an assistant, it's an extra $15.
Okay.
So, and you can pay for your vendor tables on the website as well, centralblisslife.com. You can go to the Bedroom Bliss link, or you can go to the ticket link. They're on both links.
Outstanding. Thank you very much, Miss Tiffany. I appreciate you making it up here through your hectic morning that you had going on. I appreciate you. Miss Thomas, thank you very much for coming up again as well. And my man Davin for now making me a part of the All White Fashion Show.
I'm gonna have to come see that. I never get to make
That
Davin shows. I'm gonna make
Yeah, I
it
kind
this
of feel
year.
upset about that.
That's okay. 'Cause
Listen.
next, no.
It's not personal.
I know.
We have an opportunity
I'm
to
coming.
see Davin show Friday, November 30th at Hotel Louisville. Show starts at 8 o'clock.
I expect her to be there at 7.
He expects you to be there at 7. Tiffany not even paying attention to
Oh,
us.
she-
I am.
She's looking away.
I heard.
Okay.
I'll be there. at
Did we
7.
have anybody get the answer correct?
Yes.
Yes. Who do
There's
we have?
plenty. Let's
I
cool
had
down.
one, too.
Uh-oh.
You gave me the whole list.
I know. The last one they add on yours, Miss Jessica Jones say Mabel Kings. Let me see. Wait. Michael Jackson, Nipsey Russell,
That was
Tin Man, Ted Russell, Kyle Lyons,
Okay.
Richard Pryor as Herman Smith.
Man, she for real Googled the
The
whole.
whole, yes.
That's what I'm talking about. Now was she? Now she was the one. So yeah,
Yes.
she got the complete. So that was Miss Jessica Jones.
Let me see which one that was.
If that
Yep.
was- All right. Congratulations, Miss Jessica Jones, for winning 2 tickets to the Wiz happening on December 1st in Louisville, Kentucky, at the Brown Theater. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll make sure we get you those tickets ASAP. We'll give away another set of tickets on the next show. Again, shout out to my man Devin. Shout out to the Reality Models, of course. Shout out to the sponsors. Of course, that's Inspirational Cuts. That's Angels Therapeutic Massage, Mercury Ballroom, and Louisville Supercon. My announcement for Louisville Supercon, my first act as the recently appointed program and director for Power 106. We are broadcasting live from Supercon, happening on November 30th, going from the 30th to December 2nd. Now, I'm not sure how many days we're going to be out there, but we were asked to be out there. We're going to be out there. I don't know who we're interviewing, but we're interviewing everybody that we can get our hands on. I mean, Booker T is going to be out there. We got old school
The
wrestling
Fonz.
fans. Okay, we got somebody that wants to interview the Fonz. We got somebody who wants to interview LeVar Burton, Reed Rainbow. Like, look, we're gonna get everybody over there to the table we can get. You know what I'm saying? As soon as they showed him on the list, I said, yo, I gotta get Reed Rainbow over there. Absolutely, you know what I'm saying? So again, Louisville Supercon, Power 106 will be broadcasting from that. We're going to get you more information in regards to getting tickets and all that good stuff. Try to get you some tickets to give away for that too. All right. Again, thank you for everybody who came in. Thank you for everybody who watched. Don't forget, happening later on tonight, Miss T. Monet, her Neil Soulfire and Ice Festival evening is happening later on tonight at Jazz and Jokes. Don't forget, shout out to Mr. and Mrs. Forson again. Congratulations on your renewal of your vows. Scorpios versus everybody happening next weekend at Jazz and Jokes. I'm sure I'm forgetting some stuff, but if I forgot it, put it on the comments on the show. If you got anything you need for me to mention next time, make sure that you hit me later on this week. I got y'all. Thank you guys again for coming out to the show. And again, this has been Power 106 with Speak on the Radio.
I forgot Misha and Heaven. Heaven don't kill me.
Heather is going. Maybe she might not watch.
No,
Let's
she
hope
watched.
she didn't watch.
The taxes is blowing out.
Uh-oh. Oh man, Heather is going to kick.
Haven't definitely watched. Our Sparkle watch and showed him.
That is comedy. Ooh, goodness. Okay, that's not on that. Okay, that's cool. So tell me what you need to know as far as like those are. What we doing?
The 30th. Friday.
The fashion show 2 days after